Talk to me about picking up that first win. I'm sure you're real happy for the guys. They've worked hard for the past almost 2 months now.
Yeah, well, winning's fun, no question about it. We tell the guys that winning and losing are just imposters, because it really comes down to how well you played. And we played well at times, but I think the important thing was that you still compete to win, and that scoreboard does count. And I thought our players did a good job of cementing the victory at the end of the game.
Coach, let's talk about Ryan Bednar's play in the third quarter. Kind of changed the whole momentum in the game as Kenyon was driving to extend their lead, and Bednar made a huge play.
Yeah, it was really a result of a couple different things. We had a little bit of pressure up front, which was important to us, and then we had Cody Dieterding was playing man on and his guy coming across the middle, and Cody had enough of a presence to make the quarterback have to throw the ball, a little bit off to make sure that Cody wasn't there to make the play, and Ryan was right there, and then as he went down the sideline, he picked up some blocks. Will Small had just an outstanding block that really sprung the thing to go the distance, but we needed that. It was good.
Coach, let's talk about the quarterback situation a little bit. Eric Daganella made his first career start, led the Bears on a nice drive, scored a touchdown, and gets hurt. Dan Burkett comes in, did a great job, so you had to be happy with your quarterback play on Saturday.
I really was. There's nothing like having a second guy that's contributing that all of a sudden is going to make everybody sharper. We call it competition in sports, and every position is competitive. You want it to be, and Eric certainly earned the opportunity to start coming off last week's game, and did well. And I think that also helped pick up the tempo for our entire football team. And when Eric went down, Dan came in, and Dan's been doing well. He just finally put together, I think, a consistent game for him, and that certainly bodes well for the future for us.
Coach, you have a road game this week at DePauw. They do stand at 0-3, having success throwing the football with a couple of quarterbacks. What can you tell us about DePauw?
Well, they're very athletic. They have some guys that can run, and we know those guys because they're St. Louis kids that came to our camps as they were growing up, so we know about some of their personnel. But they're very athletic, and right now they're trying to resolve a chemistry issue. I think try to get all these athletes to play together, because when they do, they're pretty good. And even against Carnegie Mellon, they were moving the ball up and down the field, and had a couple of turnovers that were just really good football plays from Carnegie Mellon's standpoint. So defensively, they run to the football, and we've got to make sure that we're taking care of business and blocking the people that need to be blocked, so when our playmakers get out in the open field, that they can pick up big yardage, because they're going to make it darn tough for us to get yards. So it'll be interesting in the way we come out of the gate. I think that's going to be the most important thing for us is starting fast on that game.